So if you're struggling to find work experience, I'm going to give you some things here that are going to instantly help you build a really strong foundation. So at the end, I'm going to show you exactly what to do to build the best kind of work experience. But for now, these are going to be some bits that are going to at least get you in the direction towards getting a really strong CV when you're applying to medicine or dentistry. Now remember that recently we made a playlist for medicine work experience right here, which you can check out. Details everything about it and how to get it, what the best type of mix is and all that type of stuff. And we did another one for dentistry right here as well. But for now, I'm going to give you those quick fixes if you're struggling. So the first one is an online platform called ObserveGP. Now, ObserveGP is a platform from the Royal College of General Practitioners, which is an alternative work experience for aspiring medics aged 16 or above living in the UK. It's a free interactive video platform providing insights into the role of a GP and the wider primary care team. And to be honest, it's one that people really love to get an idea of what GP life is like. And let's face it, it's around half of doctors end up being GPs, so it's really worth knowing exactly what that entails. Now the next one is the very well-known Brighton and Sussex Medical School virtual work experience. I'll tell you a little bit about that as well. So this one provides virtual work experience for those looking to apply to medical school. You'll be introduced to the NHS before exploring the roles and skill sets of different medical specialists. And along the way, you'll consider some of the challenges and wider issues that doctors face. Now the next one is a program called Dr. U. Dr. U has been introduced by Health Education England to encourage people to consider a career in medicine. Dr. U is great for providing resources and information about what it's like to be a doctor, really. And before I tell you the more definitive thing that's going to make some good work experience, there is one final quick fix app, which is a recent one brought out by the GMC, which is the Patient Journey to GP Practice. So this is a virtual reality app from the GMC. It follows Mrs. Thomas and her son Jack in their encounters with this receptionist, doctor, nurse and pharmacist in the interactive 360 video VR app. It's been developed by the GMC and NHS England, and it gives new international GPs an immersive insight into how GP practice is in the UK, and it operates from a patient's perspective. So you can access that via mobile or tablet. So those things will give you some of the fundamentals that you need. Really, when you're thinking about work experience, you need to answer a few questions. What's it like? Do I like this profession? What am I getting myself in for? What are the challenges that I'm going to face? And am I the right kind of person that's going to, whether it's a dental practice or whether it's hospital, whatever the setting that is applicable to where you want to be. Am I suited to that? Will I be able to tolerate that? Am I going to enjoy having a career and a lifelong career, most probably, in that setting? Because when it comes to work experience, there are lots of ways that you can do it. You can pay to do these fancy placements abroad, or you can even pay to do some in the UK. But ultimately, when you get in front of a dental school or a medical school and they want to see whether you're a good candidate, they really just want to see that you've arranged your own work experience, you've got the drive and the desire to have persevered, because it is difficult to arrange that yourself, and you've got out of it all of the things that I said before, the insights that you want to glean. But they really want to see that you've been in your local hospital, that you've kind of seen what it's like, the realities of it. A glamorous, really prestigious placement with a well-known professor is cool and it's really interesting, but they want to see that you know the nitty-gritty of the real life of it. So what I'd recommend is, if you want to find out more about how to build a really strong work experience CV, because that will form the backbone of your application throughout the entire process. It's important for when you're talking about it in your personal statement, when you are doing the SJT of the UCAT and you'll be asked explicitly about it at interview. A really strong work experience forms the foundation for performing well in all of those things. And on the Future Doc program, where we help loads of people, now hundreds of people, get into their first choice medical school, this is what I preach to them every single time. So how to get that? Well, what I would recommend is that you check out that playlist I talked about earlier, which is about a step-by-step guide to getting the best kind of work experience. And if you would like our help to be one of the 93% of people who come on the Future Doc program and get into their first choice medical or dental school, check out this video here to find out how you can apply to join. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.